All right, y'all. So I'm gonna look into I wanna feel like this is gonna go in the direction of like ancestral type messages. When I did the intuitive reading on B. Howard, I picked up the sun and the moon, and the sun and the moon came out together, like literally at the same time. And then when I did Mickey Howard and Michael reading, I got the Emperor and the Empress together. Um, the Hoodoo deck that I use talks about lineage on both those cards. So I'm gonna actually take this time to inquire into that. All right, so why did I see the sun and the moon together? Why did I see the Empress and the Emperor together? Although they didn't come, the Emperor and Empress didn't come out at the same time together, but the sun and the moon did. What's the deeper message behind that, if any? All right, so we have healing the divine masculine, soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. All right, so I'm gonna go into this card so we can kind of see like if anything sticks out to us as we listen to what stands out to me. All right, so it says Osiris rises. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even though the most uncomfortable, I'm sorry, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Also, listen to this though. It says, um, what this looks like in our life experience is a change in how we are within ourselves and with others and how we move and live and experience the world. We have more of a willingness to be kind to others, to honor our feelings, and to not be bullied into stepping away from our truths by others or even by our own self doubt or self criticism. It is an inner commitment to love and honor self and an inner trust in this commitment. Yeah, I think this is talking about us as a people. I mean, just in general, like, yeah, this could be for that situation, it applies, right? But I felt like it was a deeper um message as well. Because, like I said, I didn't feel like the energy was available anymore to just sweep certain things under the rug. It's almost like it has to be revealed. Like certain things have to surface. It's like certain things have to be reckoned with, in particular with our people. Okay, so we have chopped wood and all that glitters. This just reminds me of the idea of getting things done, like getting to the nitty gritty of things, like getting past the bullshit. Let me see if I see anything else that sticks out to me. Yeah, this is talking about also just being grounded in everyday experience. It says now it is time to take small steps rather than larger steps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan of for life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. I just feel like this it's going it's like certain things is piece by piece, right? So you might have something like the Nolan Wells case, um, or the other individuals that they say has similar demise situations coming to light. You may also have the animosity that certain immigrant communities may have towards us at this time being exposed. You might have people getting together to celebrate Juneteenth more or whatever the case. Like you may have all these things that in and of themselves, you're like, okay, that's just a portion of it, but it moves to a certain consciousness and energy. So let's say, for example, if allegedly this son comes out officially, right, as the son, he goes for what's owed to him. That's another example of one more thing to push the energy in a certain direction. Yeah, why did the sun and the moon come out? See, look at this. The house, this is the foundation, and the tree, deeply rooted. It says I split the deck. All right. Sun and the moon coming out together. Yeah, so we're at the crossroads. The star, there's guidance. Okay, and there's contracts. This is talking about continuous things that are continuous. There's also commitments, contracts of all sorts. I mean, this can even be a spiritual contract. You have the star here. Also seeing the community come out the garden. We have the lily. Okay, and we have the mountain, the moon. The lily in this case, I don't believe is sexual. I think this is more about purity. Because this card, if it's not in the context of sexuality, it can also talk about purity. And I'm gonna go to that part of it. I just want to see what it might add. It says, as one of the positive cards of the deck, the lily card can also bring illumination to all that is virtuous and good. It can be seen as a signal of virtue, purity, morality, and merciful justice. Wisdom and maturity are birthed and blossom with the lily. The energy is calm and relaxed, but most of all, it is pure. So, yeah, justice. But like I said, I think it's spiritual, especially with the star and the crossroads, almost like a spiritual contract. This is us as a community, but there's justice coming to that with these blockages and struggles have been. Spill the tea, honest conversation, safe space, power couple, influencer status, drama magnet, past life, old karma resurfacing, but there's a level up, intuition. And so you notice here there's talks about drama. It's almost like whatever's being kicked up, whatever dust is being kicked up is karmic. Is to deal with the past and everything that's gone down. Is to level up. So it's another level of consciousness. It's like we're being empowered, that influencer status. But it's definitely time to spill the tea. Like it's not a time to hide or, go up under the table or anything. So in relationship to this though, because like I said, it was the reading I did for B. Howard that brought this out. Um, I'm wondering if there will be any, or there will be any speaking up or movement or anything like that. In that case, because it looked like I was picking up that there needed to be some, as far as speaking up. Everything is alleged. Okay. So we had the community come out on the side. Okay. Community came out on the side. Um, we have the blessed card and we have the thinker in reverse. In between worlds. Okay, so again, we're saying something about community, just as I was mentioning that. We also had the garden card back here. I think this thinker in reverse might actually be about speaking up versus just being in the headspace. What is all the same? All right, so we have the Daughter of Coins, the Eight of Swords, Strength in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. Okay, we do have the Eight of Cups and we do have the Emperor. We have the Five of Cups at the bottom. I don't know. To me, it seems like this. It seems like there could be a movement away because Eight of Cups usually is about moving on from something. There may be a situation where um, there's a movement away from playing it safe because this Temperance card is in reverse. Um, there also could be a movement from being intimidated with Strength in reverse. You have the Eight of Cups coming out with the Emperor, so it's like you're moving towards empowerment. The Daughter of Coins could represent the others, or at least one of the others, who's worried about money. That's why we got the Eight of Swords here for that individual, but it's like they won't be able to strong arm the situation any longer. It's not gonna hold anything back. It may actually come forward. All right, I'm just get one last card. Let's see. Okay, we have Life Restored. Scales of Balance. Yeah, it looks like justice, y'all. Some kind of justice coming out. I'm just going to take Life Restored at face value as far as what the card means. I think it's kind of speaking for itself. So it'll be interesting to see. But like I said, I definitely see this community card here. I mentioned in his reading too that he needed the larger community. He needs us because here's the thing. I think this is about bloodlines. This is about the ancestors. It's like our lineage is it's claiming itself. And this is on all levels. That's why you're seeing multiple things happen in different arenas to converge at a certain point. All right, so I'm gonna leave this one here. Y'all take it easy.